Is it still a joke when it sends you to the hospital? You know that one coworker who treats allergies like a punchline? The one who thinks dietary restrictions are trendy quirks or attention grabs? At Ridgemont Accounting, that person was Dana. Dana acted like our shared office kitchen was her personal cooking channel, always bringing in extravagant homemade lunches, narrating her ingredients, demanding reactions. She was the type who scoffed when someone asked about gluten or dairy. Everyone's so sensitive these days, she'd laugh. She found out about my severe cashew allergy during a staff birthday party. Someone passed around cookies, and I politely asked if they had any nuts. Dana actually rolled her eyes and said, "My cousin thought she was allergic once. Grew out of it. You're probably just intolerant or something." I tried to explain, calmly, that even a trace of tree nuts could send me to the ER. Her response? "Well, don't eat mystery cookies then." I always brought my own lunch after that. Safer, simpler. But 2 weeks later, during our quarterly potluck, Dana cornered me. "I made this salad just for you," she said with a big smile. "No nuts, I swear." She seemed genuine. I didn't want to be rude. I was tired of being the difficult one. I took 2 bites. It tasted amazing. Fresh, citrusy. Then I felt it. An itch in the back of my throat. A tightening in my chest. I knew immediately. My tongue swelled. My vision blurred. I fumbled for my EpiPen, jabbing it into my thigh just as my breathing started to crackle. Someone called 911. Dana stood there, wide-eyed and holding the salad bowl. "I only used a splash of cashew butter in the dressing," she said, her voice defensive. "It's not even real nuts." I spent 6 hours in the ER. My insurance covered most of it, but I still owed over $1,700. The doctor told me another 5 minutes, and I might not have made it. When I returned to work, Dana was still there. HR gave her a warning, called it a miscommunication. She cried during the meeting and claimed she didn't know oil or butter counted. She was reassigned to a different department. That should have been it. But I saw her 3 weeks later at a cafe near the office, laughing, ordering freely, trusting every dish without hesitation. That's when I decided she needed to understand what it felt like, not through fear of food, through doubt. First, I created 2 Yelp accounts, then a third. I'd wait for Dana to tag a restaurant on social media. She always did. Then I'd leave reviews just subtle enough to get inside her head. Great food, but my friend got sick after the chicken. Loved the pasta, but found a plastic shred in my salad. Staff was kind, but I'm not sure they washed the lettuce. Then I started showing up at the same restaurants. Always a table or 2 away. I'd have loud, casual phone calls. "Yeah, Doc said it was definitely the shrimp." Or I'd dramatically push my plate away and say, "Something's off." It wasn't sabotage. I didn't touch her food. I didn't even speak to her. I just became a consistent presence, her subconscious voice of unease. She started switching restaurants weekly, then ordering plainer food. Eventually, she brought her own lunch in a glass container, carefully labeled with allergy checklists. By month 4, her friends didn't want to dine out with her anymore. Who wants to eat with someone who interrogates waiters like a health inspector? At the office picnic, she showed up with a cooler full of pre-packed food. Someone asked why she wasn't trying the grilled ribs. She launched into a 10-minute lecture about cross-contamination and local kitchen violations. People avoided her after that. She became that coworker, the one who made every shared meal feel like a risk assessment. Meanwhile, I still check ingredients. I still carry my EpiPen, but I trust the places that earn that trust. Because my allergy isn't a lifestyle. It's survival. And now Dana understands. It stops being a joke the moment it puts someone in an ambulance.